Make enough mistakes. Don't worry, you're building your foundation. Success is rarely the result of perfection from the start. Rather, it is almost always born from a series of missteps, failures, and learning experiences that gradually shape an individual or organization into something capable of greatness. The quote, "Make enough mistakes. Don't worry, you're building your foundation," captures the essence of this truth. It encourages a shift in perspective, to see mistakes not as setbacks, but as essential building blocks in the journey toward success. The cultural fear of mistakes in many societies, particularly in education systems and corporate cultures, mistakes are stigmatized. We're taught to avoid errors, to seek perfection, and to view failure as weakness. This mindset discourages experimentation, innovation, and bold risk-taking. Ironically, these are the very qualities that define great entrepreneurs, artists, scientists, and leaders. Without the freedom to make mistakes, creativity is stifled, and progress becomes timid, incremental, or non-existent. Changing this perception is the first step in personal and professional growth. Embracing mistakes as necessary stepping stones enables individuals to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. When failure is seen as feedback, it becomes a teacher, not a judge. Mistakes as learning opportunities. Mistakes reveal what doesn't work, and that information is as valuable as discovering what does. Each mistake is a data point, a chance to understand more deeply the systems and processes involved. The act of reflecting on failure helps to build critical thinking, resilience, and adaptability, skills that are invaluable in any field. Example, in business, a failed product launch can teach a company about market needs, timing, user experience, and pricing. These insights, gained through error, often lead to stronger product development strategies in the future. In personal development, a failed relationship may illuminate important truths about communication, values, and emotional intelligence. Psychological resilience and emotional strength. When we allow ourselves to make mistakes and learn from them, we also build psychological resilience. Each time we get up after a fall, we reinforce our belief in our ability to persevere. This resilience is what transforms obstacles into fuel for progress. People who bounce back from failure not only grow wiser, but also become emotionally stronger, more grounded, and more confident in their ability to face the unknown. Over time, this mindset creates a solid foundation of self-belief and courage. These qualities are more important than technical knowledge because they empower individuals to keep going, even in the face of repeated setbacks. Historical and modern examples. History is full of stories that illustrate the power of learning from mistakes. Thomas Edison, in developing the electric light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each failed attempt brought him closer to success. His mistakes became the foundation for one of the most transformative inventions in human history. In the tech world, companies like Apple and Google have made high-profile missteps, such as the Apple Newton or Google Glass. Yet, these failures contributed to their innovation cycles, leading to better products and deeper understanding of user needs. They built their success on the foundation of trial and error, building a culture that welcomes mistakes. Organizations that wish to innovate and grow must foster cultures where mistakes are not punished, but examined and understood. Leaders play a crucial role in modeling this behavior. When leaders admit their own errors and share what they've learned, they create safe environments for others to do the same. This openness can spark collaboration, experimentation, and breakthroughs. Educational institutions, too, must reconsider their grading systems and emphasis on correct answers, encouraging exploration and rewarding effort rather than perfection will produce students who are more prepared for real-world challenges. Turning mistakes into strategy to effectively build a foundation from mistakes, one must develop a strategy for learning from them. Own the mistake. Take responsibility rather than placing blame. This builds trust and opens the door for reflection. Analyze without emotion. Look at what went wrong objectively. What were the assumptions? What data was ignored? Extract the lesson. What insight can be gained? How will this influence future actions? Share and document. When appropriate, share lessons learned with others to multiply the value. Adjust and iterate. Apply the lesson and try again with the refined approach. By adopting this cycle, individuals and teams can turn their mistakes into a continuous improvement loop that leads to exponential growth. Final thoughts: making mistakes is not a sign of incompetence. It is a sign of effort, of pushing boundaries, and of engaging with the world in a meaningful way. The fear of making mistakes is often more damaging than the mistakes themselves. True confidence, wisdom, and innovation are born from experience, and experience often comes wrapped in failure. So don't fear your mistakes. Embrace them. Make enough of them. Learn deeply from each one. In doing so, you are not falling behind. You are laying the bricks of your foundation. One misstep at a time. You are building something stronger, wiser, and far more resilient than perfection ever could achieve.